Hello Aries, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your love reading for December 2017. This reading is for the Aries Sun, Aries Moon and Aries Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. You might get more information. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I'm going to draw a couple of clarifiers from the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchesi. And because it's a love reading, of course, I'm going to use the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue as well. Yeah, let's see what we have for you for December. And as I said, it's a love reading. Let's see, I'll just shuffle a little bit longer. Oh, I think the cards are telling me that it's a time. They started jumping. All right. That's your near future, present, and recent past. And the first card I've got for you is the Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Spirit's message for you is Knight of Wands. And we have Ten of Wands, lots of fiery energy, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, and Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Okay, and the first card which I have for you is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. There's a lot of your energy over here because Aries is the fire sign. There's a lot of fiery energy, and I can see the Six of Wands, Five of Wands. You have seen Nine of Wands over here, Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of your energy. There's a lot of fiery, creative energy over there. And this one is very positive card. It's the card of victory. Is the card of achievement and being recognized for this achievement. It's a card of success. So whatever was happening in your relationship, maybe you were sort of trying to attract someone's attention. Maybe you tried to win someone's heart or something, sort of in this sort of train of thoughts. Then you were quite you were successful. You managed to achieve what you managed. People were looking at you and admire you and recognize you for your for what you achieved. But it wasn't easy, sort of, whatever you were, the victory was not very easy. There was a lot of fiery energy. There was a lot of it's very competitive also card. I don't know how you can be competitive in relationships. Sometimes we can actually, especially at the early stages of relationship. We try to sort of dazzle each other with our qualities, how brilliant we are. It's normal, we're just showing ourselves, we're sort of selling ourselves. And I know it's might not be the right word, but we're selling ourselves, we showing our best. It's like, peacock trying to get the female's cock's attention, hen's attention, sorry. And there is a lot of competition, and there is a lot of fiery energy, sort of passion. There's also quite a lot of passion. It's not actually aggressive, sort of, in a way of arguing and fighting, but it's more sort of in a stream of like competition, competitive energy. And the Page of Pentacles tells me that if you started this new relationship, if you managed to win the heart of this, your princess or prince, the relationship is developing really, even though there's so much passion over there, actual relationship is developing very slow. It's on a very low, on a very sort of early stages. You only started sort of dating, you know, going out with each other. And it's very sort of on a very stable, very but slowly moving stream sort of relationship. It also tells me that possible there is a child involved. If any of you, or your you know, your partner have a child who is their earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, could be significant. Maybe that's why you're taking it very slow. This one, but Pages normally tells me that something is actually on the very early stages. And this one is represents you again, Aries. It's a Knight of Wands. It's a fiery energy. It's a sign of go for it. So the Spirit tells you, if you are been fighting for this relationship, if you wanted this relationship so much, the Spirit tells you just go for it. That's all I can say. It's very sort of, this knight is, he is very sort of passionate. He is, as I said, it's very much you, Aries, in a male or female sort of form. But it's, the Spirit tells you, just go for it. Now we go to the present moment. And in the present moment tells me that there's so much, there's a heavy weight on your shoulders. Ten of Wands tells me that you carry so much on your shoulders. There's so much going on for you. If you see he's just half bent, it could be that either this relationship, because it's a love reading, either this relationship bringing so much burden on you, or you're trying to juggle between relationship, work, family, home, whatever it is you're doing. Maybe there's a lot happening at work, and there's also you need to sort of date this person. And, you know, as I said, you've been fighting for this relationship, and it's left its own sort of left its own sort of print on you. You know, you sort of you're tired, and the Spirit tells you that it's time for you to drop that heavy weight. It's time for you just to sort of maybe, I don't know, if, have a chat with someone, maybe with your partner. Look, you know, there's so much going on, you know, maybe we just sort of, you know, you are taking it quite slow actually. So I don't know why you're so overwhelmed. It could be just you're just overwhelmed with everything. But things are going really well for you. So if you need to drop that, you know, if there's too much going on, you need to drop it off, because Wheel of Fortune is turning into your advantage, turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune, sometimes called as a karma card, or, you know, a destiny card. Your destiny is, you know, whatever you wanted is turning. It's you know, a wish fulfillment card as well. You are going to be on the top of this wheel. I think at the moment you're feeling like you are on the bottom of it, because you carry so much weight. The whole world is on your shoulders. But wheel is turning, and you know, you need to drop that, you know, all these responsibilities. Could be, you know, as when I mentioned the child, maybe the children, you know, children, dating, work. It's hard. It's hard to balance. And by the end of the year, because it's December, we become a little bit overwhelmed with all this. But it's all going to be good for you. Wheel of Fortune is a very positive card. It's indication of, you know, that things are turning for you, dear Aries. And the High Priestess is telling me that there isn't much action required. I think what you were doing, the actions were in a recent past. Whatever you needed to be done, you've done it. And you're victorious, and the Spirit tells you just go for it. And what needed to be done is done. All you need to do is just take that calm stance like this High Priestess and follow your intuition. Follow what your guts are telling you. What they're telling you to do. Just listen to your heart, listen to your soul, and you don't need to do much because your destiny is already doing everything for you. The life goes on, and if that is your fate, then it's your fate. You're going to get what you're supposed to be getting in life, in this, And the spirits is telling you you're feeling trapped, Eight of Swords, but this card is still talking about it's a mental entrapment. Is you don't know what to do. That's why you need to listen to the High Priestess inside of you. You need to listen to this spirit inside of you. What is it? It tells you. It will tell you. We always know, we always know what we want. We always know what we need to do. And all you need is those swords around this woman. They're not sort of entrapping her. There's no physical imprisonment. She feels imprisoned in her mind. She needs to free her mind a little bit. Take that blindfold and just step forward. You're surrounded by negative thinking rather than physically being entrapped. You just need to change your, mindset. And in the near future, we have a Queen of Pentacles, we've got two ladies over there for you. One of them is the Queen of Pentacles and one of them Queen of Swords. They're completely different. One is very practical, very motherly figure, very analytical, practical, very lavish. Or maybe just having very comfortable financial security. She likes nice clothes, nice, finer things in life, nice restaurants, nice food. Could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And we've got another lady over there who is the Queen of Swords. So, gentlemen, if you're watching this, it could be ladies there for you. I don't know which one particularly. There's no actual indication of any sort of love cards over there. If you're looking for someone, there's a possibility of two women there. For ladies, it could be court cards, haven't got gender, but it also could be a support, motherly figure, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, very intuitive, also very sort of clever, intellectual. Sometimes someone who works in intellectual professions, like solicitor, lawyer, counselor, psychologist, professor, anyone who is connected with any type of intellectual professions or something like this. This one will be more sort of financial, maybe like working in a bank with a finances accountant or someone who's good with figures, good with money. So you've got two like a support team, or as I said, for gentlemen possibly, and maybe you do need that help because you've got some losses over here in the near future, and maybe you need that solicitor. You need this person to help you with the finances. And you need this one as the solicitor or lawyer to help you to sort out those finances, or help you to with your set of mind, because you feel all trapped. Maybe you do need that help from the counselor who can help you to sort out your way of thinking. Someone who is doing like cognitive behavior therapy will be good, so that you realize, how you feel in a present moment, and helps to move forward. So if there are any sort of financial losses, this card talks about loss of property, loss of money, investments, sometimes losing the home, sometimes losing health. Maybe you do need this motherly figure as a support, as I said, and this one is more intellectual, maybe advisor in some form or shape. And the Spirit tells you need to be patient. You need to keep everything in moderation. That water goes from one cup, goes into another. Moderation, it's very hard for me to say that, but in December, when it's a festive period, we tend to sort of spend. It's moderation in everything, moderation in emotions. Maybe you do spend all your emotions on this fighting for this person, trying to sort of, but I don't see any particular love, literally like love cards. There's no one cup card for you, Aries, in this reading. It's all about, fighting for this person. And I think this fight is overwhelmed you. You are victorious. You achieved what you wanted. And you've got the wheel of fortune. Everything is fine. But when looking in the future, you need to be careful. There are some losses and you might encounter the help of other people. But you need to keep everything in moderation and be very patient in December with your love life, dear Aries. Let's see what additional messages we have for you. We have Five of Swords, another battle for you. Got Nine of Cups, first cup card. And Six of Cups. Okay, it's better. Yeah, another five. We have two fives here. One of it is Five of Wands, where it's more like a competition, and Five of Swords is it's a subtle victory card for me. It's when and it's more mental sort of battle. It could be like argument, more like argumentative, being very argumentative with someone, and winning that argument, winning that sort of confrontation with someone, verbal confrontation. But it's not going to bring you any satisfaction because this person could be a very close person to you, and you lose maybe a colleague who was sitting next to you. You used to go drinking coffee with him lunchtime. Now you can't do it, and you've got this tense atmosphere in the office. Or it could be a friend, with again as well, with whom maybe not very close friend, but with someone you could just do something together, and now it's a bit unpleasant. It could be victory, so that's why maybe temperance is there for you to be keep everything in moderation. Try not to get into any verbal battles and verbal arguments or confrontations. Even if you could be also in this, according to this card, you could also be on defeating side as well. It's not a very nice sort of position, but just need to know that the victory is not going to bring any satisfaction to this person. So it's try to avoid confrontations. That's all I want to say. I can talk about this card for hours. And well, life is good with this Wheel of Fortune. It's a little bit roller coaster for you, Aries. I've got this, card of losses, and at the same time, I've got this victory card. I've got Wheel of Fortune. So it's sort of a little bit like ups and downs this month. Nine of Cups is the really nice cups of emotional satisfaction, being emotional, being content, being happy. Cups is all about, as I said, is emotions, romantic emotions. You may be romantically, everything will be really fine in your life. But it's also cup about drinking. So try to, again, think about this moderation card. Don't drink too much. I know it's a month of celebration, but very positive. And Six of Cups is telling me that there is something, it's children involved, maybe as I was mentioning before, there is a child there. So there could be children involved. And it's not, I'm not surprised again in December, all families coming together. There's a lot of family gathering. Could be a lot of reminiscing about the past, talking about past, remembering things, and maybe discussing with your siblings, discussing with the people you love. Talking about it. It's people from the past coming. On Christmas, we sometimes see people which we haven't seen for a long time. They're coming and visiting. So very sort of nice and calm sort of no sort of upheaval, very quite nice atmosphere. And, all I see is just very nice, positive feelings and a good celebration and, reminiscing about their old good past times. Let's see what's Romance Angels Oracle card are saying to you, dear Aries. And the card to have a flirt. Yeah, maybe you do need flirt. Just need a little bit to loosen up a little bit. There's a lot of energy there in December. And maybe you do need just to sort of, as I said, loosen up, take it easy a little bit. Flirt if you see any single person. Let me put my glasses on and I'll tell you what it says. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yes. Lighten up, extend it to others, flirt, and enjoy the festive period, dear Aries. And on this positive note, I would like to finish it. But if you would like to elaborate and see more details about, your love life or any, maybe like a yearly review, tarot review, you can book me for the private readings. My email address is over here, and you can contact me through my Facebook page or through my web page, where all the prices are on my web page. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in January. Happy New Year, Aries. Goodbye.